Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on your Forest River Flagstaff T21DMHW high wall travel trailer. I'm going to show you how to set this thing up, use a few things out of it, get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite. A couple things to take into consideration. Think about the top, how far that's going to open up. Then I want you to think about where your power and water connections are going to be. Your power is going to be just in front of your tire on your off-camp side, and then your water is going to be just behind your tire. So park accordingly so you can utilize the facilities at the campsite. Once you arrive, get your unit level. Got a hand crank right here, right to bring it up, left to bring it down. Once you got a level, we'll run down our stabilizing jacks, and then we'll pop this thing up. So, roof. Unsnap your roof. Unsnap your dormers. Another dormer snap here. Another roof snap over here. Once you've released those, just gonna come over here and hit extend. See the unit start to pop up. Take this camera back up and then come back in so you can see it.
Is it on?
All right, so we've got our unit up. From here, we're going to open this door. We're going to flip this over, and we're going to bring this first wall up. Simply lift it up. As we come up, we're going to have to hold this door out of the way. So bring that up. If I can do it one-handed, shouldn't be too difficult for anyone else. Our wall up. I'm going to lock it here. I'm going to lift this one out of the way for just a moment. Get to the other side here. Push and lock this side in. Now we'll lift this side up. That one over here. Tucked in. Same thing here. Tuck that in. It's hard to do one-handed. One moment. So this is how your whole trailer looks set up. I went ahead and took the liberty of setting a few other things up. Show you around the trailer here. Starting here in the back on your campsite, you got your big storage area. Over here you have a griddle, stand to hold that on, and a table. I'll take all these off just to show you how they set on. Set on that lip there. Store everything away in here. Now you see how this slides on these bars? Remove that from both sides. So just slide that off there. Put our griddle in here. Now this will slide off that. Same thing putting it on. Now pull up on these and then they will fold in. They're spring loaded. So you gotta get a good grip. Not hard to do one-handed, but I'm trying it here. And then that'll fold away like that. So underneath where your griddle is here, quick connect LP. Also out here, outdoor speaker. This will extend and retract your top, of course. There's a couple of 110s. This is your antenna. Over here's your porta potty. You simply reach in here and pull this whole thing out. You just go dump that. This giant pass-through storage. Lift that up. That'll go all the way through to the other side. So you watch your hook when you open and closing this. Push your big storage up front here. Propane does have a cover and a regulator. Simply point it toward the tank you wish to be using. Lefty loosey to open. Green means it's got gas. All of our storage up here. Make sure them are locked. You do have a night docking light. Check your battery posts every now and then. Make sure those haven't wiggled loose over time. If you got everything up, first thing you do is level our unit. Take this, crank it to the right to bring the front up, to the left to bring it down. Once you have it level, next thing we're going to do is stabilize it. All four corners of the unit, you have these stabilizing jacks. A couple of them cranked down already. 3/4 inch hand crank. You can use a drill gun or an impact driver. I just recommend when you get to the bottom, you slow down. Grab some jack pads to put down underneath there. Run these down just until you have resistance on your hand crank. Remember, these are stabilizing jacks, not leveling jacks. Oh, also on this side would be a freshwater drain. Come back over to your campsite here, off campsite, the other side of that pass-through storage. These are access to the back of your fridge. You have an outdoor shower. Underneath there will be a drain for that. Down underneath here is a flue for your furnace. Two things on that. One, make sure it's never blocked. And two, if you're running your furnace, steer clear of it. It does get hot. Your hot water heater. Underneath your power will be your low point drains. Back here, freshwater tank, city water connection, cable, power to our lifts, another freshwater drain, back of your furnace, and the other side of your storage. Spare tire with a cover. Now once we've got our unit up to hook up our power, or our water, we're going to come back here to city water connection, get a water pressure regulator, hook that up, hook your hose up, but don't turn your hose on yet. Come over here to your hot water heater. And all we're going to do at this point, folks, is make sure, you can lift that right up there, our drain plug's back in there. Make sure that's back in there. Once that's back in there, you can go ahead and turn that hose on. And after that hose has been on a little bit, go inside and open up your water taps. Once you have a steady flow of water going through there, you can go ahead and turn this hot water heater on indoors. Hot water heater doesn't seem to be working. Look up here to see if these are bubbled out. If they are, press them back in there, a reset valve, and then your pressure release valve. Well, it covers everything out here. Let's go take a look inside your unit. So coming up inside, first thing I'd like to point out in every unit is the fire extinguisher. Make sure that you and everyone that's camping with you knows that the fire extinguisher is located at the entry doorway in case of an emergency. Just above that's going to be your sound system. Dual zoned, indoors or outdoors. Oh, those are presets. Over here is your thermostat. Take that and turn that to air, to cool. Did you hear that kick on? Shut your air off. You'll notice that the air shuts off rather quickly. Now we'll turn your heat on. You'll hear that kick on. It's hard to see on this, but just scan through the modes until you hit heat. There's your heat kicking on. I'm going to shut the heat off, and you'll notice that the heat takes a few minutes longer for the fan to cycle through before it shuts off. 110 to your right. Coming straight ahead, it's going to be your access panel to your breaker box enthusiast. Got quite a variety there, 7.5, 10s, 20, 30, 40. Highly recommend having a handful of those with you when you go camping. To my left is your self-explanatory microwave, a 110. Up here's some lighting. This is just a hanger. Clip this out, and you can hang your clothes on it. To get at this angle, there's a smoke alarm here. Over here is your exhaust vent. You can open that up, crank that up. Back in here to your kitchen. There's your sink. Stove, you'll turn this to light. Get your spark right here, and there's your flame. Same thing over here. Down below that, on your Dometic fridge, come over here, turn this on. It's gonna flash. Over here, you change your numbers 1 through 5, 5 being the coldest. Over here is where you turn on auto. Auto means when you're plugged in, you're running off electricity. As soon as you unplug, you're on gas. You can switch this to gas. If that light comes on, your gas is low. Storage, furnace, your shower set up. Yeah, I'll show you how to set all this up here in a moment. You do have that curtain rod to set up here, and that'll bring your curtain all the way around for you. I think that about covers everything on the inside. I'm looking for, here we go, underneath your table here, which it looks like we can fold away. This lifts up off the wall, and then fold your leg in. Set this down here so that we can see underneath here. This is where you'll turn your water heater on. Here's where you turn on your water pump if you're using potable water. Here's your 110 with GFCI reset. And this is your safety alert carbon monoxide propane detector. Now the reason I mentioned this 12 volt is it's always running off your battery. So if you are out dry camping somewhere, not using city water, nothing plugged in to charge your battery, disconnect one of your battery posts to keep this from running your battery down while you're gone. Alright, this table, I'm going to set right on these lips right here for travel. Now I've got that down. Show you underneath your cushion here on this side is your curtain for your shower. and an access panel to your low point drain. This side over here is screwed down, but your access to the back of your fuse box and water pump, etc. are in there. So we are all set up and ready to leave the campsite. Put your cushions down for another bed like this here. And let's close it up. I'll start with the shower. We're going to start by unlatching and releasing this door. Lift right up off there. Just set that over here on your bed. Now we're going to unlatch each side. Unlatch that one. So you only unlatch this one. What you're going to do is lean it back, and you see how it'll slide on this bar? Once it does that, set it down. Grab the other one, lean it back, and it's actually going to slide outwards away from this, and then that's going to fold down. So that will sit right there. If we got all that set down, we'll start releasing. Start up here. Folding these in. So pull down on this, and that will release this hook. And this piece will fold in, and then your top piece will fold down over that. Just got that in. Release our back wall. Release our front wall. If we get down there, release that one first. Missing something somewhere. And once you have both of those released, you're going to have to break away your door from the other door. Fold this back because you're going to be coming down through the middle of this. This side will fold right in. Lay down like so. Step out. Close this door. Close this door. And hit retract. Everything's going to start coming down nice and slow for you. Once we're down, you'll hear the engine stop rolling. Go around, close all these snaps, close your dormer snaps, storage snaps, your other snap over on this side, then your top is all secure. At this point, we're going to unhook our cable, our water, and our power. We're going to dump our low point drains. right there. Once some are done, come to your hot water heater again. You're gonna lift up on this pressure release valve. That's gonna dump the remainder of your hot water out of there. Push that back down or your door will not go back on. And then pull that plug. Hook up your hitch and head on home. Again, thank you guys so much for your purchase. Hope you enjoy this Flagstaff for many years to come. Happy camping. I got both those snapped in that end. We're going to lift up our dormer here. It's on hydraulics. It's going to set right up there for you. Lift your front out. See if I can do this one-handed here. Get this set up. Hold down. Hold down, hook that in, and then snap. That's in. Lift your side dormer up. And just that quickly, you're set up. You'll come out here. Snap your door together.